everybody, welcome to Unsheathed Sword Reviews. I'm John.
I'm Vic.
And today is a very special day because a sword that is generating a lot of buzz has fallen into our hands. What kind of sword is this, Vic?
Well, I don't know what kind of sword that is, but I know what kind of knife it is,
That's
John.
True. It is a knife. That's true.
So this is a German Grossmesser from the Tod Cutler line. So some of you may know that Tod Cutler is a line of daggers mostly, and some other stuff. We'll link to his YouTube channel in the description, and that link is called Todd's Workshop. From Todd's Workshop, you actually get handmade swords and knives that he makes himself, and those usually, his swords are anywhere in the $2,000 to $4,000 price range, or what I like to call too rich for my blood. Recently, he came out with the Tod Cutler line of swords, which are still his designs, still his specs, still everything, all the parameters of the swords that he wants. But as far as I understand, a separate forge or company makes the swords a little bit more mass-produced and thus more affordable. These are now, and we're talking upper mid-range. So now you have...
So kind of similar to like what Matt Easton did with his museum line, right?
Yes, with Royal Armories and Windlass. Pretty much exactly. Yeah. So now you can get really, really cool swords like this at a more reasonable price. And so this is one of the four swords. Coincidentally, all four of the swords sold out like within days. So that's what this is. This is a Grossmesser from the Tod Cutler line of swords.
So this really is exciting to me because I have been watching Todd on the internet since before I was even a serious sword collector. I remember the first video I watched of his was making slings that you can use in your backyard, you know, because reasons. It's a normal thing that people do.
Who wouldn't do that?
Right, exactly. So no, and then through him I learned about Matt Easton, and you know, I watched him shoot things out of trebuchets. It's been awesome. So, but no, the swords that he makes and the daggers that he makes are excellent, and I've always wanted to buy one, but again, completely out of my price range. So the opportunity to handle something like this that's built to his specifications but still affordable is really, really exciting to me.
Yeah, definitely exciting concept. And again, check out his channel linked in the description. So just for you guys so you know, this isn't going to be a full-length, in-depth review that will be coming very soon. This is just going to be our initial impressions.
What we hot take.
Yeah, what we think of the fit and finish, what we think of the handling real quick. Almost kind of a little preview to the full review. But John, fit and finish-wise, this is a $680 sword. So solidly in the upper mid-range. What do you think?
So as far as this specific sword goes, just, you know, we're going to talk about it at greater length in our review coming up, so please do check that out. But just kind of immediately, my hot take is, I like it. It looks how I want this particular style of messer to look. I like the way the false edge looks. Just looking at it and holding it in my hand, I'm like, this is a positive experience. I'm pleased with it. Do I think it's perfect? No. Are there some complaints that I have? Yes. Will you hear more about those in the full review? Absolutely. But taken as a whole, very positive experience. What do you think, Vic?
Yeah, so pretty much echo what you're saying. I had pretty high expectations for this sword, given who was making it and how it was being presented, and it pretty much has either met or exceeded my expectations. Again, we'll go into full detail in the full review, but I'm very, very happy with this sword. I think aesthetically it's very pleasing, and it is something I'm very happy that I own.
Yeah, I'm a little bit bummed. I've been on a sword buying moratorium lately. Trying to be responsible financially. It's not something I'm terribly good at, so I'm trying to be disciplined. But when these came out, I very nearly wanted to buy one of them. I wanted to get the arming sword in particular because an arming sword is something I really want, like a really good quality arming sword. Although I do have an arming sword that I just got for my birthday from my excellent friends over here. Wotan, guide my sword! Nice. But I wanted like a high-end arming sword to sort of anchor my collection of what few medieval swords that I have, medieval European swords that I have. But I was able to hold off doing that, but it wasn't easy. And now it's sold out, so fortunately I don't have to worry about controlling myself.
But at least you have a good option now.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if it's up to, like, again, you'll hear more about my thoughts later on, but if that arming sword is to the level that this seems to be, I'm going to buy it eventually.
Yeah, and definitely I bought this, and if I liked it enough, I was going to get the clip point falchion, and I will definitely be picking that up. Because real quick, briefly on the handling, we haven't done a whole lot of testing. We'll do a whole lot more before our review, but the few water bottles that I cut, I just want to say, this handles very similarly to my Angus trim falchion, and I don't know how much of a higher praise I can give it, so if that tells you anything. What do you think, handling, real quick?
Handling, I'm probably going to have more to say in the other video, but so far I'm very pleased with how it feels in my hand. It's a good feeling sword.
Yeah, so $680, a little bit more after you get it shipped and all that. So far, very initial impressions. I am very, very happy with it. Very happy, very excited, and I can't wait to talk more about it.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to our full review. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss it when it comes out.
Yeah, do all the things. And thank you for watching, guys.
Peace.
Peace.